Oh, they're shitting.
Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Ron calling from... Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes?
Yeah, hey, it's Ron calling from the office over at Kings Point. How are you doing?
Yep. What can I do for you?
Are you still in charge of the fishing club?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, listen, we've had a complaint from a couple of residents here. Something about you guys have been selling fish in the parking lot. I guess you've been catching fish and selling them in the parking lot, and you guys...
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah, but the problem is we don't have a permit for that, number one. There are various state laws and hygiene regulations.
We have not sold any fish.
That's not what I'm hearing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've heard you've been in the parking lot with like the fish hanging up in the trunk of the car, and we can't. Well,
no, I have not.
Look, sir, I've had several independent reports. Okay, now I don't want to have to sort of put my boss hat on here, but it's just to let you know that you can't do that. Okay, it's just a friendly reminder that you're not allowed to do that. Okay.
Yeah, but you're talking to the wrong person.
No, it was definitely...
I have not done that.
It was definitely you, sir.
I will face anybody who has complained about me.
Well, there are several...
I will happily face them face to face. This is a false charge against me.
I have one of the residents on the other line. She's very upset because there was a smell in the parking lot. And...
Yeah. Well, I would be glad to face anybody.
Well, I'll patch her in.
To identify my car with it.
I also have
a false complaint.
I have two members on the other line. I have Vicky on the other line. What I could do is so that we can get to the bottom of this and get resolved, I could set up a TeleCourt session if you want. I can do that immediately here. So this will be treated like any...
I would appreciate that.
Okay, so the way this will work is I will three-way in the other two accusers. You will obviously be the defendant. And everything will be... so what I would let you know is that you have to respect that it is a court of law. So we do have certain formalities to follow. Everybody takes it in turn to talk, no cross-talk, that kind of thing, okay?
Yeah, who are you, by the way?
My name is Ron. I'm the manager. Let me patch in the others. So we have two people.
The manager of what?
We're manager over at Kings Point. Now let me...
Yeah.
Okay, this is Judge Blackman residing. Can I just confirm who we have on the line right now?
This is Thomas.
Hello.
Accuser number 1.
Hello,
Hi,
Thomas.
This is Hazel, witness number 1.
Witness number 1. Okay, and just the gentleman on the other line, would you like to just confirm your first name?
My name is Steve.
Okay, this is...
The first question I want to ask...
Hold on. Order.
Objection.
No. Order, please. Order in the court. This is exactly what we want to avoid, okay? No crosstalk. Okay, no crosstalk.
Sorry.
Now...
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Order, okay?
Sorry, Your Honor.
I apologize to the court.
Steve, let me read out the charges.
Yeah.
I think it's Steve.
Okay, Steve, you are formally accused on the night of Friday, the 16th of June, 2023. You were in the parking lot at Kings Point with a bunch of what I believe to be mackerel hanging from a hockey stick with a sign that said mackerel, $2. You were singing a little song. You were shouting out to the residents. There was a strong smell of fish in the area, and you had someone else there selling Macrons. Sorry, excuse me. All bunged up with the COVID here. First of all, I need to know, Steve, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, let the record show the defendant is pleading not guilty. I'd like to bring forward the first witness. Again, if you can just state your name for the record, ma'am.
My name is Hazel.
This is Hazel Hardick. Am I reading that right? Hardick?
Hazel Hardick, correct.
Yeah.
I'm in Building F area.
Okay, Hazel, tell me what happened to you on Friday.
At approximately 8:58 p.m., I was walking my dog, Snooky, and I noticed he had something in his mouth, and I tried to get it out, and it was like part of I don't know what you call it, like the entrails or whatever of the fish when you clean them out. And I thought that's really strange because we walk there all the time. And then I noticed there were people like cleaning off fish in the parking lot and selling them. And there was another person walking their dog, and they said that people from the fishing club at the rec center or whatever it's called were selling the fish they caught that day. And it's a great opportunity to buy fish. I wouldn't buy them like that, but that's just what they said. But my dog was eating the stuff they left it on. They had left already with but the end of it was like all over the ground. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Steve, you have a chance to cross-examine the witness. Do you have any questions for the witness?
Yes, I do. So people told you that it was the fishing club. You
That's
did
right,
not.
Steve.
You did not know personally that they were fishing clubs. This is
Correct,
what you
Steve.
were told.
Steve, it was hearsay. Yes, that's correct, Steve.
Okay. Did you see any of the people or the cars they were in?
No, Steve, I only saw the ends of the fish.
Okay. So it is hearsay because the fishing club stops meeting in April. We're not even active at this time of year.
I'm just telling you what they said.
Okay.
Objection.
That's what I want to know.
Objection. Hold on a moment. Hold on a minute, Steve. Order.
Objection, sir. I'd like to address my objection first. The cross-examiner is leading the question and trying to influence her to the court.
Objection upheld.
May statement be retracted from the transcript, please?
Okay, so while you're on the line, the French-Canadian gentleman, I understand that you are a member of the fishing club. Is it true that they finished in April, or have you indeed still been fishing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, so is it true that the fishing club stopped all activities in April, or have you indeed still been fishing?
Well, officially we're supposed to stop, but since we're trying to make a bigger income, like to buy the new fishing pole, we try to prolongate the fishing season, but non-officially.
Excuse me, permission to approach the bench?
Yes, permission granted.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I think they were fishing the whole time, and I think that this guy Steve is not telling the truth.
Yeah, no, Thank
you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Steve, do you have any more questions for the witness?
Yes. This person who says he's a member of the fishing club,
yes.
What is his name?
I prefer to, I would like to be referred as Mr. Arisak. Yes, we are using a disguised voice.
Sir, Steve, this gentleman...
Protect my identity.
This gentleman, to protect his anonymity, is using a voice changer to sound French.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a standard procedure in TeleCourt.
Okay.
I like to say, sir, your ignorance of the law is quite frightening.
Okay, order, please. Now, the anonymous French gentleman, would you like to give your witness statement, please?
Yes, I'd like to give a witness statement, if I may.
Go ahead.
I saw this man, the man that I'm pointing right now. Look at this man. Man that I'm pointing. Yes.
Okay, let the record.
This one.
Let the record show the witness is pointing at Steve.
I've saw this man selling fish in the parking lot. He approached me one night. He said, "Hey boy, come here. You want to see some fish?" And then intrigued, I looked over, and then he opened up he had a long raincoat on, So he opened it up, and then there was coming up like a very strong odor of fish. And then when he opened up his jacket, he was naked underneath, and he had fish like in the reverse of his coat. And he said, do you want some fish?
So he was carrying fish inside a jacket. Was this some kind of trench coat or something? Like a fisherman's jacket?
I wasn't able to look at it. When I saw it, I turned my eyes away quite rapidly, but I saw the fish and he was naked too. Yeah.
Permission to approach the bench.
Yes, permission granted. Go ahead, Hazel.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yes.
French Canadian guy. I think there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, no, he's autistic, but just don't worry about that. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I'd like to add that my condition of being touched in the head has nothing to influence my testimony today.
Okay, order. Okay, let's keep some order in here. Stephen, do you have any questions for the second witness?
Yeah, I don't know what picture he's looking at.
He was pointing at you.
Talking about.
Well,
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know who you are.
If you'd like to
acting as a judge.
If you'd like to reference,
I want to see some official documents from Kings Point itself.
Absolutely,
and
sir.
I will be happy to face anything that comes against me.
Order. Stephen, if you'd like to refer to evidence bag A, which the clerk is now holding up.
There is no evidence.
There is. He's holding it up just there if you'd like to look.
We're in denial of evidence.
Hold on. Order in the court.
Your Honor,
yes.
I submitted witness evidence to photos of my phone with my dog Snooky eating all the fish leftover stuff in the parking lot.
Okay, let me see that. We're going to submit that to evidence as evidence F. Steve, if you'd like to refer to this evidence F, which I'm pointing to over there.
I'd like to add
I can't
submit
see
evidence too, since we are on that part of the trial.
Hold on a minute. Stephen, it's exhibit F, which you can see just over there. Do you see there? Look it.
No, I can't see anything.
Over here, look.
I'm pointing at it right now.
Look it. Do you see?
How can I see anything? It's on a telephone.
Yeah, I know. You have a smartphone, correct? You
have to open your viewer, sir.
You don't have a smartphone.
This is not a cell phone.
Well, we can see you, but you can't see us because we have cameras in all
the
the...
This man is impaired.
You can't possibly see me because this is not a smartphone.
No, we're watching you through the camera in your apartment. That's how we have security cameras in there.
There is no camera in my apartment.
Well, it's a hidden camera that we use just for TeleCourt, but it's there. It's in the smoke detector.
No, there is not.
Oh, yes, there is.
The blinking red light, sir?
Yeah, you see the blinking red light in the smoke detector.
I mean, it's recording.
So if you'd just like to look over here again, this is exhibit F. Do you see this? Look it.
Are you having fun on this joke call?
Of course not, sir. This is sir. Order. Order.
This is goodbye.
Order.
Sorry, you will be found guilty if you leave. I love it.
TeleCourt. Call him.
TeleCourt.
I was looking for a dog making sounds to get my dog to testify, but I didn't get it fast.
Oh,
it's all right.
He went along with it though at first. He thought.
Yeah.
Totally
How gullible can you be, to believe in such stupidity? Come on.
Let's get him back in. See if he'll
he's not gonna bite. He's not gonna bite.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, hi there, sir. I think we got disconnected there. It's Judge Blackman here, TeleCourt over at Kings Point. Well, sir, I have to tell you, you will be found in contempt of court if you do that again. You must not hang up the phone.
Yeah, First, this is not a court.
So this is TeleCourt. This is Kings Point TeleCourt.
Yeah, I don't buy it. It's not a telecall.
TeleCourt. TeleCourt.
Can I ask the court a question?
Excuse me, Steve.
Hold on a minute.
One time, Steve.
Can I ask the court a question?
Yes, Steve.
He's going to ask
yes.
You. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let Steve ask his question. Steve, go ahead. Do you have a question for the court?
Yes, I can. You say that there's a camera in my condo.
Correct. Yes, we have.
And that you can see me.
We have.
Absolutely. What am I dressed in?
Well, it doesn't look like you're fully dressed at all. You're wearing some kind of robe. Is that you?
No, I'm not wearing a robe.
Oh well.
Why are you wearing lipstick in a woman's dress?
Like chino. He's wearing chinos.
It looks like you're wearing a woman's dress with stockings.
What's in your mouth? A gag ball, sir? That's highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Stephen.
Yeah, so you can't see me because that's not how I'm
Steve.
dressed.
Absolutely,
Steve,
that's all you
I
dress
Steve.
all
I
the
want
time.
to tell you that when I wasn't separating my recycling properly, like the cardboard from the other stuff, I had to go to TeleCourt and I lost and I had to pay a fine. So you should take it seriously.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you as
I'm
a
not
friend, as a
taking it
fellow neighbor.
seriously.
I'm telling
As
you
a-
as a
You
neighbor.
know, this is
As
not
one of the
how
party
Kings
who has
Point
been
operates.
damaged by Steve's action,
I am
I'm
going to
asking the
hang up
court
again.
for a punishment, a very
If
severe
you have
punishment.
anything to say to me, send me some legal documents.
Hold on a minute. Order. Steve.
A bunch of malarkey.
Steve, we need you to answer some questions, okay? You're going to be cross-examined by the plaintiffs. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who would like to ask Steve a question?
Me,
I would.
I'd like to start
I
if I
would.
may.
Okay. I think the French-Canadian man or woman was first. Go ahead. Do you have any
Yes,
questions for Steve?
yes. Sorry about that. I'd like to ask Steve, what damaged you in your childhood to do such a thing, such horrible things to another human being? That's my
What
question.
are you talking about?
What led to your perversion? What led to your perversion in your childhood is what I'm getting to. That's my question.
Goodbye.
I want to have closure.
He's trying to say, why did you fuck
Steve,
the fish?
answer the question.
Oh, this guy.
Was that not well formulated? Was
yes,
that not
no, I don't
clear?
know what. He should have just answered the question.
Is he
goddammit.
gone?
Yeah, he hung
Did he
up.
hang up?
Sorry, Hazel.
I'll
Call him back. I have a question.
I'll call him back one more time because he didn't answer the question from.
Let's try one last time, but I don't think he's gonna play anymore. Scobie, you ready for the next one? You better be.
Know what damaged him.
You better stop this. Although
What
I'll
damages
call
you,
the
Steve?
police and get it on your number.
Steve Hazel has a question, please.
I just wanted to know if you
Goodbye.
wanted to get together for coffee, Steve.
Coffee. Damn it, there he goes. What a
We'll
dick.
never know what damaged
Thanks for
Steve in his
ruining it.
childhood, people. We'll
Thanks
never
for
know.
ruining my sweet fucking place in that wherever they live.